And I am here with Jeff Daniher of Ritter Daniher Financial Advisory in Cincinnati, Ohio. It works with people all over the world. And Jeff and his partner, John, have been clients of mine for several years. And Jeff, thank you for being here. And I would love to hear a little bit about, what was happening for you and your business when we first started working together.
Great question, Darcy. Why did we decide to use you? We were stuck. John and I built a business, and by anyone's view, we were successful. But we didn't know that. We didn't feel that. And we, as entrepreneurs, are often so busy being in the job that it's hard to step back and look at it. In our profession as financial advisors, we are sometimes people's financials coach. And so we reached out when we found out that you offered some coaching services to say, we can't break through a couple of these things that are keeping us from going to that next level. And I'm very pleased to say that we consider you part of our team of what has made our company so much more successful. Not talking just about finances and being more profitable, but a better place to work, less tension. And we've been able to use a couple of the tips and tools that you have suggested and taught us to diffuse difficult conversations, to motivate staff, and equally important, to be aware of some of the things that we take for granted.
Oh, that's great. And I appreciate that. I'm curious, what would you say to somebody now who is a successful business person?
Yes.
And, but just is saying to themselves, I should be able to figure this out. I'm smart. I should be able to figure this out. What would you say to them about taking the next step to get some support?
Well, being smart doesn't have anything to do with it. You can be really talented in a certain area, but then you might have blind spots or lack of awareness in others. When we've been working with you, you have a natural ability to answer our questions, sometimes with a question that gets to the root of the matter, because you're removed from the day-to-day. If you see a family member once every 3 months, once every 6 months, you see the changes in increments, but when you're a business owner or an entrepreneur or a smart professional, and you're so close to it, using your services sometimes is able to allow, entering into a relationship with a business coach allows that person to take the step back and focus on what matters, continuing to do what they're doing well, and maybe tackle a challenge in a different method.
Yeah, I'm curious, what do you see now as you look forward as the biggest change over the time that we've had the opportunity to work together?
Our biggest change was recognizing, as leaders of our company, our comfort level with change and our team's comfort level with change, and being aware that what comes naturally to us doesn't necessarily come naturally to other people with us, but that it does take a team. One of the biggest advantages with hindsight of looking back is I've had a business partner for 20 years. I can't do what I do without him, but I'm also operate a little differently. And in working with you, I think you helped John to see that it isn't a matter of right or wrong in style. It's recognizing in the style that they may see the world a different way than you do. And you're both after the same things, but translating what could be an obstacle to continued growth, and then just in methods. How do you handle that? Have you tried this? There's one more thing, it's accountability. When you're a business person, or when you're just anyone in today's world, there's so much going on. By checking in regularly with a person who, whether it's a trainer, physical trainer, or in your case, a mental trainer, It helps a lot to know, I got to get that done because I'm going to be speaking with this person shortly.
Right. Darcy's going to ask me about it, so I better get it done.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I do want to be very candid. That is there, and you've been extremely flexible, Darcy, in us being able to say, right now, I haven't been able to get to that. You understand the world we live in, and that really makes a difference.
Yeah, part of the work that I do with clients like you is really geared toward how do you make the opportunities for growth and change, but do it in a real world way, in a down to earth way, because there are seasons where, our aspirations outweigh our capacity. And so we're always trying to balance, keeping a little bit of that fire lit as long as you want that growth. But sometimes it's just maintaining what you have is, as much the important part, and having the accountability and the safety of the conversation to say, what, where we are right now, that's okay. So you guys have done a great job of really taking action and being open to different ideas and really starting to figure out how to coach yourself and your team. And it's certainly an honor to work with you all and see the continued growth and all the change that's happened. And I appreciate you being willing to say a few things on video here with me today.
Well, I'm delighted to do that because if you look at successful athletes, every single one has a coach. Every single one. I believe that every single business person can benefit from a coach as well. You certainly helped us. Thank you.
Thank you.